Hi, in this video, we're going to explain what socioeconomic status is and how this variable can influence the educational context. The goal is to reflect on how different this condition can affect students' opportunities and experience in the classroom. Socioeconomic status is a variable that classifies individuals or families based on their access to economic, educational, and social resources. It's usually measured through three elements: income, parents, educational levels, and occupation. This status can be low, middle, or high, and it's closely related to a person's opportunity to meet basic needs, access service, and participate in social and cultural life. For example, in the same class, there might be students from different socioeconomic backgrounds. A student from a high socioeconomic status might have access to internet at home, electronic device, and extra academic support. On the other hand, a student from a low socioeconomic status might lack a kid study space or enough school supplies, which can affect their academic performance. Understanding this variable helps us become more empathic and promote a more inclusive and equitable education for all. We're going to talk about regional variation and how it can influence the educational environment. The purpose is to recognize the cultural and linguistic diversity that exists within the same country and how it appears in the classroom. Regional variation refers to the cultural, linguistic, social, or economic difference that exists between different regions of the same country. This difference can be seen in accent, vocabulary, custom, food, and even ways of communication. Even though we belong to the same nation, the way we speak, dress, or think can vary greatly depending on the where we live or grow up. For example, in a classroom with students from different regions, the same word might have different meanings. A student from the coast might use a word that a student from the mountain doesn't understand, leading to confusion or misunderstanding. Cultural expression and behavior might also differ, enriching the learning environment. Recognizing and building regional variation helps promote respect, inclusion, and collaborative learning in the classroom.
Hello, Master. My name is Jennifer Vera, student. The concept
What's
and
your
linguistic
name?
variation, while age refer to change in language use, can
What's your
occur
name?
according to the personal state of life and tends to children,
What's your
adolescents, and
name?
adults and older people to speak in
What's
different
your
ways.
name?
The choose and words and structured and communication and stylists.
What's your name?
Things vary can be not in vocabulary, pronunciation,
What's your name?
intonation, and even the
What's
topic,
your
the discourse
name?
of when speaking. And they are due to the cognitive
What's
and
your
development
name?
sociality and experience and environment and classroom
What's
example.
your name?
And what your name and the English
What's
class
your
and if
name?
you 6 years old and 6 and 7 years
What's
old to
your
describe
name?
their probability to describe indifferent and
What's
child
your
8
name?
6 and what's your name
What's your name?
pausely and teen and 20
What's
what
your
your name
name?
and quickly write and the child use the simple pause and
What's your
pauper
name?
and the adolescent use more advanced expression and different and topics.
What
In many languages, words can have gender, male, female, neuter. Like this example, we can see some clear. As we can see, English is less maker be grammatical gender. As we can see, English is less maker There are no masculine or feminine articles. Nouns do not change according to gender. For example, teacher applies to everyone. Gender is expressed mainly in traditional personal pronouns: he, him, she, her, neuter or non-binary, they, them, except as singular. Other, se, ser, sex, them is no pronoun.
Hello, Miss. My name is Karen Garces. I'm going to talk about social leg, the social group, right? That can be the different with the rank, the specific people for from the socioeconomic, the class, and the educational to to able or age, grander, economic, affluence, whatever. That shows the situation. That mistake is the social ability. So that code sharing is practice the alternative between two or more languages. Is the change the phrases um, that were the change the in today. Um, and for example, that's okay or hello. Uh, uh, the dialect is the notice true, right? The American, um, African America is the the dialect is the total exchange that the and see grammarly this and she is happily to work and um, for us are say she's be working, okay, it's the more informal.
Okay, register. Relate to the speaker communicate situation. In other words, they are the linguistic modalities chosen determined by communication situation, depending on the medium used, oral or written, such as with our family, friends, or in a work situation. We have two tips. Number one, formal. As its name suggests, we find this is conference, exhibition, or training session. And the characteristics are clear expression, polyphony are used such as excuse me, thank you, please, correct pronunciation and spelling. A clear example is when we talk to our teacher at work or in an interview. Number two, tips informal. Used in situations where we meet friends and family. Characteristics. Sentences are usually simple and short. Pronunciation is not always correct. Use of slang and jargon. What is the slang? It is a variety used within a specific profession. What is the jargon? It is the variety characteristic of a specific social group. A clear example, when we meet a friend on the street, when we are with family at home, or with our friend from school. Thanks.